Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, I know most of you have already watched the video where Raila Amolo Odinga in the company of other Azimio Umoja leaders marched to Jubilee Party head office to reclaim the leadership and the ownership of the party after William Samoei Ruto used few cheap and corrupt individuals within Jubilee Party to take over the party leadership. And then, of course, there is one thing you will learn, that there is a coded message that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta was sending to William Samoei Ruto through Raila Amolo Odinga. It's very clear that he's going nowhere, he's still here, and the Jubilee is here to stay. That was clear. So they are going to fight tooth and nail to reclaim the ownership of the party. So I will not go much deeper into the party issue, but I want to focus more on the issue to do with the prayer. Because during that presser, Raila Amolo Odinga announced to Kenyans that he will be calling for a prayer rally service that will be held at Jivanji Garden. And in that prayer, he's calling all the denominations, the religions. You are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you are a Buddhist, you are a Hindu, name them all. Na alisema makanisa ya kienyeji, sijui hii ya kienyeji baba alikuwa anakusudia gani. I think he's talking about the indigenous churches. So first of all, listen to Raila Amolo Odinga, and then we want to go deeper to understand why Raila Amolo Odinga is calling for the prayer. And why is it that now he's calling everyone and every religion to be part of that prayer? Listen to him first.
Pwani vile juu babu banaendelea. Lakini siku ya Jumatano ijao tutakwenda hapa Nairobi katika ile uwanja wa Jivanji hapo Nairobi kwenda kuomba. Tutakuwa na maombi na Wakenya wote siku hiyo. Juzi tumeona siku ile ya wapenzi, Bwana Ruto alipeleka watu kule Nyayo Stadium kuomba. Sasa sisi tunasema tutakwenda kuomba kwa Kenya juu ya mambo ya shida ambayo inakumba nchi yetu wakati huu. Na vile vile kuomba Mungu atuongoze kwa mwelekeo ili Kenya iweze kutoka katika hali hii, tuende kuvuka, tuingia hali nyingine ambayo tutapata afueni. Kwa sababu ya maombi ya siku hiyo ya Jumatano. Siku hiyo ya Jumatano. Hii ni tofauti na yale maombi ambayo walifanya kule Nyayo Stadium. Sisi tunauliza wafuasi wetu wote wa Kenya siku hiyo wafike kule. Itakuwa ni maombi ya madhehebu zote na dini zote, interdenominational, Wakristo, Waislamu, Wahindu, wale wa dini ya kienyeji, wote siku hiyo.
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to this discussion. Now, Raila Amolo Odinga call for prayer is coming at a time when William Samoei Ruto has had two venues for the prayer. In Nakuru, another one at Nyayo Stadium in Nairobi. So the big question on this punchline, what is the significance of Raila Odinga's call for the prayer? This prayer is going to signify what? Because we have had prayer from William Samoei Ruto. So what's the importance of this prayer? I would want you to tell me in the comment section. What difference is it going to make? Will it be different from what William Ruto has been doing, or is going to be same? For me, I'm seeing difference here. Number one, the first thing you need to realize is that in Kenya Kwanzaa prayer, you're going to appreciate that William Samoei Ruto has been associating closely with the evangelical Christians alone. These are the preachers who have been advertising William Ruto on their altars. They're running advert in the church on the altar. They're the ones claiming the leadership and the victory of William Samoei Ruto as people who are praying for that leadership and those who campaigned for Ruto. So they claim the leadership of Kenya Kwanzaa. They are part and parcel according to them. But then, what Raila Odinga has called for is all religions. Number one, in Christianity, you will appreciate that we have the Catholic, we have the Anglican, we have the Pentecostals, we have the indigenous churches such as hizo zinaitwa Korino, we have the ADC ile inakuanga ya Waluya hii, we have the Holy Spirit, among many other churches. So when you talk about Christians, it's not only evangelical where William Ruto has been focusing alone, akina Pius Mwiru na hao wengine. No, it's not so. So for him, he's calling everyone. Then we have the Muslim, then we have the Hindu, and all those other ones. That is the first difference here. So William Ruto had drawn a line. For him, he's focusing on those evangelical churches. He forgot we have Muslim, we have Buddhists, and we have other Christians. So Raila is bringing everyone in the prayer that they are going to pray about. But then the question is, what is Raila Odinga going to pray about? And the Kenya Kwanzaa, not Kenya Kwanzaa, and the Ezekiel Umoja. What is their focus on this prayer? The truth is that we have a government that is failing Kenyans. They are collecting taxes, but we cannot see the value for the tax. It is now 6 months. There's no single day they miss to collect taxes. But in the same country, under different administration, in one, people were having affordable basic commodities. But then in this new one, everything has become expensive. So life has become unbearable for everyone, including even the middle class. Even the rich have started crying. But still the government has never stopped collecting taxes. So ni hii nini yenye Raila Odinga anaenda kuambia Wakenya waombe katika huo mkutano. I think the prayer is to pray against this current impunitive regime that has made life unbearable for suffering Kenyans. Yes. A government that when you ask for food, they offer prayer. A government that when you offer affordable basic commodities, they only offer prayer. But they never forget to collect taxes. So they want to, I believe they will be praying on against this impunitive government, which has made life bearable and unaffordable for common mwananchi in this country. We have seen pupils, after finishing their primary education, they cannot afford school fees. So, the truth is that the prayer will be to deal with this government. That is number one. Because we are talking about fairness. They will be praying for fairness. Where is fairness? If Azimio has the evidence that their victory was stolen. So what do you expect from that prayer? William Samoei Ruto must and should be worried about this prayer. Because for him, he's playing comedy on Kenyans after collecting taxes. He pretends like that like there's no hunger in this country. He pretended like there's no one sleeping hungry in this country. So this prayer is coming at a time when life has become unbearable for most of us. So if they will be praying for rain, they will still also pray against this William Ruto regime. If they are praying that God should provide our needs, they will also be praying against this regime that has become impunitive. Because once you have a leadership that is impunity, what do you pray about it? You pray that God should destroy that leadership. If indeed they cannot change. Because we are seeing the same leadership calling for mockery prayer. It's like they want to mock God. God has given you wisdom and knowledge to solve out the problem. But instead of solving the problem, you turn and go and cry to the same God. That's mockery. Kama Mungu amekupea pesa, vile Ruto ana collect ushuru yetu, mbona wewe usitumie hiyo pesa to solve the problem, sort out the problem? So Ruto is collecting our money. If he was not collecting taxes, then he should be calling on Kenyans to give the taxes or complain about it. Instead, we have heard how KRA is collecting even more than their target. So it means they are meeting their target and they cross it. So when it comes to their time to sort out our problem, it becomes a big issue. So Raila will be calling on Kenyans in this prayer to understand that our problem is the government we have, not Kenyan people. It is the regime of William Samuel Ruto. So in this prayer, they will be asking William Samuel Ruto to either lower the price of basic commodities starting from unga to mafuta ya kupika mpaka kwa education. So it's either he lower the price or aende nyumbani. Utasikia kwa hiyo maombi. They will be calling on this regime to have fairness in their governance, equality, even in appointments. Because unajua hata Biblia inasimamia mambo ya equality. Look on the appointment of William Samoei Ruto. Is Mount Kenya, Rift Valley, then mtu mmoja Western. Mount Kenya, Rift Valley, then mtu mmoja Nyanza. Mount Kenya, hivyo, then mtu mmoja Kisii. Hivyo. So it is tribal kind of leadership. So there are so many things they will call out just to make sure that they are also telling, even through the prayer, you tell these people the truth. Tribalism must be stopped. Impunity must be stopped. Characters of dictatorship must be stopped. Look on how they are running to go and commit a coup in Jubilee party. So they're going to call on William Ruto and point out all those things.